Hello everyone, this is Career. Hope you all doing well. In today's video, I'll be talking about top 5 physician recommended diets. So if you like the video related to turtle health, I would like to request you all please do subscribe this channel, hit the bell icon and give thumbs up so that I will come up with more and more videos with lots and lots of information. So here we begin, let's go. Top 5 physician recommended diets. There are a million different diets out there. So there's a enormous confusion, unreliable mixed messages, and utter when it comes to understanding which one to follow for optimizing long term health. The fifth one, ketogenic. Only 1 in 20 doctors who were surveyed recommended the ketogenic diet as the best for long term optimal health. The ketogenic or keto diet is very low in carbohydrates, moderate in protein, and very high in fat. By starving the body of carb, the diet forces the body to burn fat as its main fuel. After a few days of strict dieting, the metabolism switches into a state of ketosis in which it burns off fats at a high rate. The fats are then converted into fatty acids and ketone bodies, which are used as energy in place of the missing glucose. This is what gives the best keto diet its reputation for fat burning weight loss. Researchers have shown that the ketogenic diet can accelerate weight loss for the short term, and that's what it's meant for. Accordingly, 20% of doctors surveyed recommended this diet for short term weight loss, compared with only 5% who recommended it for optimal health. Now, this is a boilerplate recommendation in pharmaceutical ads. So, since food is medicine, why not ask doctors about which diet they recommend? That's what Sermo recently did when it surveyed 515 US physicians across 27 specialties. According to the survey, these are the top 5 diets that doctors recommend, counting from number 5 to number 1. 5. The ketogenic. Only 1 to 20 doctors who surveyed, you can say, okay. The fourth one, vegan. Only 6% of physicians surveyed recommended a vegan diet for long term health. Perhaps that's not surprising, given that the vegan diet is strict, allowing only plant based food and excluding all animal derived food, including fish, eggs, and dairy. Besides being strict and somewhat difficult to adhere to, the vegan diet can result in deficiencies in certain nutrients due to the narrower range of food options. Researchers have found that vegans can be deficient in vitamins B12 and D, calcium, iron, and essential amino acids that typically come from animal based protein. Then again, a vegan diet has its benefit, including improvements in cardiovascular disease, cardiovascular mortality, overall mortality, hypertension, hyperlipidemia, obesity, type 2 diabetes, and cancer incidence. Then it comes to the third one, intermittent fasting. Despite the interest and excitement among the general public about intermittent fasting, only 7% of doctors recommend it for optimal health. Intermittent fasting restrict eating to certain time period. It focuses on when you eat instead of what or how much you eat. One popular version recommends full day fasting on 2 non-consecutive days each week. Another suggests alternate days of fasting. Other version allow eating only during a limited time each day within 8 or 12 hours. In various studies, different researchers have found both good and bad results. From intermittent fasting, for instance, certain types of fasting can benefit glucose control and blood pressure lowering effort, as well as reduce inflammation. However, because fasting causes weight loss, researchers have yet to determine whether these benefits are due to the fasting process itself or just due to weight loss. Intermittent fasting has also been associated with some drawbacks such as disorder eating behaviors, disrupted sleep, decreased alertness, increased cortisol levels, higher HDL, and pancreatic damage. Also, certain people should avoid intermittent fasting. For instance, people with diabetes could experience hypoglycemic in, or you can say, the events. There are a million different diets out there, so there is enormous confusion, innumerable mixed messages, and utter when it comes to understanding which one to follow for optimizing long-term health. Ask your doctor is a recommendation pharmaceutical as. So since food is medicine, why not ask your doctors? Then it comes to, and I'll tell you the third one, That's all about the ketogenic diet. Then it comes to the second part. Yes, about 1 in 6 doctors recommended the dietary approaches to stop hypertension dash diet for long-term optimal health, as its name indicates. Dash principal goal is to lower blood pressure, largely by limiting foods with sodium. Developed by the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute, the Dash eating plan also emphasized less added sugar, fat, and red meat than the typical American diet. It makes up for any loss in flavorful foods by recommending fiber-filled fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, as well as lean protein. The only downsides to the Dash diet are that it can require quite a bit of meal planning in advance, and that its guidelines are not very comprehensive. Then it first you come to first the Mediterranean diet. Compared with the other diets, doctors overwhelmingly choose the Mediterranean diet as their favorite one for long-term optimal health. Researchers have consistently shown that the Mediterranean diet reduces the risk of cardiovascular disease and overall mortality. This popular, mostly plant-based diet includes a wide variety of, or you can say the wide range of foods without banning any food groups. Recommended everyday food include fruits, vegetables, whole grains, beans, nuts, legumes, and olive oil, plus fish and seafood a couple of times a week. Poultry, egg, cheese, and yogurt can be eaten in moderation, while sweet and red meat are only for special occasions, and a glass of red wine is a perfectly acceptable accompaniment to dinner. That's all about the keto diet in this video. I hope you all liked it. I'll definitely come in the next video with my another content. Till then, God bless you. Bye bye and take care.